Fuck you, I own you, little bitch. You can't play this game, man. Get out of the tank, and then let's see who wins. I'm like #1 in support, so I'll kill you. Yeah, get out the tank next time, and then let's see who will win, you little fat.
Xbox Live launched in 2002. Halo 2 launched in 2004. This is where it all started. The world was a peaceful environment until the Fire Nation attacked, until the pre-game lobbies attacked.
Hey Devil.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Halo 3, Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Damn good times. I grew up in the 2000s, so I kind of missed some of this. Until the late 2000s, what I could see at firsthand. I honestly think it was Leroy Jenkins that was my first understanding of online game and voice chat. Or just talking to other people online while playing video games in general. That was the first time I ever saw that.
For Christ's sake, Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
But when I was able to play online, and I learned all about the wonderful world of the toxic mind.
I'm a pussy that use my shield. Oh, I'm a pussy. What do you want me to use? You tell me what you want. Prestige, you fucking. Tell me what the fuck it is, huh?
Music to my ears. You really can't say all this shit in real life. But in gaming, the world is our oyster. Everyone here has a mutual understanding that whatever is said in the pre-game lobbies and the match stays in the pre-game lobbies and the match. Now, in terms of what you define trash talk being, I think there are different levels to it. It all depends on who you're with, or what group you're with. If you're with your group of close friends and everyone is chill with it, everything is fair game. Every word in the book, term in the book, every phrase in the book, all of that is fair game. Now, if someone outside of the group looking in sees all this shit and says, "Hey, you can't say all that stuff. What are you doing?" We're not saying it to you. We're only saying it to each other, and everyone here is chill with it. We're clearly not saying it to you because we know better. We don't go to the fucking library and say, "Hey, I want this book." And the librarian says, "No, sorry, we don't have that book." We don't just kill yourself. We don't do that. We're normal, sane human beings who know better. Don't get me wrong, there's people out there who can't read a fucking room to save their lives, but most people know when and when not to say shit. We're not fucking stupid. But if you're with another group and the line they said is different, then act accordingly. Point is, anything is fair game. It depends on the group you're with. But anonymous people online, in pre-game lobbies or during the match, whew. I think that depends on if anyone's recording or not. Because I could say all day, nah, I don't say this, I don't say that, I don't say all this stuff to strangers. But if we're being real here, it all depends on if somebody's recording. Because if nobody's recording, everything is fair game.
You won't be able to cheat with my fist in your fucking face, you old fat kid. Fuck face, you fucking ass, fuck you.
You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. If you were recording and someone in the game was acting a fool, you would act like, "Oh man, this guy's a little much. This guy's fucking crazy. Like, whoa, that's nuts. He's saying all this stuff." If you weren't recording, you would throw some shit back. I'm not talking about like, "Oh, you're a pussy ass bitch." You're not just saying that. I'm not gonna lie though, when certain channels on YouTube or Twitch, they're all like, "Oh, we're talking trash and we're talking all this shit and everything like that." And they're saying the most tame things you could ever hear. You have to go all in or not at all. If you go half in, everyone else who's going full in will fucking destroy you. What about the slurs? Oh, this goes back to what I said previously. If you or somebody is recording or streaming, you're not going to say that. Maybe for morality reasons, but the most likely reason is because you don't want your audience or anybody to see how much of a bigot you are. But if nobody is recording, I mean, come on. There are some people who I firmly firmly believe are completely lying when they say they don't say pretty bad shit when they're not being recorded. Without a fucking doubt, you're saying some real bad shit. May or may not be slurs, but it's some career-ending shit. And that's fine. No, I know there are actual good human beings who don't say bad shit, but let's not pretend that everyone's a fucking Care Bear. When you're on the highway and somebody cuts you off, what are the first words that come to your mind to call that dude? Or, how about you're driving and the person on the lane next to you, they want to get to your lane and you're like, all right, you know what? I'm feeling a little nice today. I'll let them go. I'll let them on my lane. You slow down a little bit to give them a bit of room to, get to your lane. And then they never fucking move. You drive a whole mile down slower than you usually do so the motherfucker can get over, and he never does. You think, alright, fuck this dude, I'm just gonna keep going. You start going, and then he starts moving over. If you're the only one in the car, oh boy, the kind of things you're saying. But that's just life. You're not a bad person if you trash talk in games. Just read the room, act accordingly. If you go too far with people who aren't down to go that far, then you just look cringe. If you're actually being racist or homophobic, that's a whole different story. Don't do that. The trash talk is a special piece of gaming culture. It brings together people in such a beautifully dark way. Everyone is so chill and nobody gives a shit. It's fun just to throw shit at people and then they throw shit back. It's just great. And fuck you if you want to spoil the fun. Oh, there are especially, in this day and age, there are plenty of people who fully don't want any kind of trash talk in gaming. They don't want to normalize, or they hate that it's normalized. They just don't want anything because they want, gaming's supposed to be a fun little thing with it. They don't want any kind of trash talking. I think trash talk is trash talk. Ain't that deep and ain't that serious if the people you're with also don't take it serious. So chill the fuck out. If you still aren't down to clown with the trash talking jargon, then you just don't. Audio ending now.